So the next topic we are going to discuss is availability check in MRP. Availability check in MRP. So here the main function of availability check is to check the main function of availability check in MRP is to check the availability of the material, the stock of the material, and generate the requirements for planning. So whenever we are delivering the finished metal to the customer, the system will check how much stock is available. Depending upon that, it will give the confirmation. The system will confirm whether they can deliver the stock of the finished material as per the order, or they can confirm only the partial stock of the material depending upon the availability check. So this availability check of the stock of the material is maintained at two levels. One is during sales order creation and during at sales order delivery. There is delivery with reference to the sales order. Okay. So this topic also comes under both in PP integration with ESD only. So we'll see some settings to be done. SPRO, IMG, production, production planning, demand management, I think it comes under material requirement planning, procurement proposals, planned orders, define availability check for components. SPRO, IMG, production, material requirement planning, procurement proposals, planned orders, define availability check for components. So checking rule. The system will check the availability of the stock of the material. So click on checking rule. So make sure that the checking rules. So A, that is SD order, B, SD delivery are maintained. One is during sales order creation, you want to check the availability of the stock of material, or at the time of delivery. Let us say I want to maintain both. So A refers to during order and B refers to during delivery. Next, determine check. So here, so first column will be availability check 01 and checking rule A, SD order and availability check 01 and delivery B, SD delivery. So these settings will be by default, it will be there. If it is not available, then you need to go for new entries and we need to create. Plant, click on plant, and here, so my plant is 1000 and check Availability check rule is maintained or not, PP, and check whether availability check rule is maintained or not. That is PP. Same. MRP group. Select the plant and MRP group 0000. Click on details and maintain checking rule PP, and maintain the availability check rule PP. Same. So these are settings to be done for availability check-in, material requirement planning, and production planning. Then I'll create one finished material. So I'll copy from existing material and create. So system will copy all the data, and don't forget to maintain in sales general plant availability check in 01. If you come in MRP in PP side, in MRP3 view, we'll maintain that same availability check. Finally, save the material master. So once the finished material is created, as usual, you maintain the remaining master data. Create BOM, create work center, and create routing. So you can use existing work centers. Now I'm going to create a routing. Save. So we have maintained all the master datas. Okay. Then you create a production order like that, so you can create, or else directly create a GR without production order. Okay. So you can go for GR without production order. So transaction code is MB1C with the movement of 521. So this is one way. Or else normally you create a production order, you release a production order, create goods issue, confirm, and create a GR with reference to production order. This is your regular flow, regular process. Okay. Instead, you can follow this process also. Okay. So I'll show both of them. So I'll create GR without production order. MB1C Moment type 521 plant and soil. Material and quantity. Material and quantity. So this is GR without production order. You can go and check the stocks in MMBE. Enter material, plant and store location. So stock is 100. Okay. Now, if you want to go with reference to production order, so first you create a production order. Release production order. Goods issue. Then confirm. And finally GR. So this is your regular process. If you go to stock query, again stock increase to 200. Okay. Now let's say we create a sales order VA01. Enter order type, sales organization, distribute channel, division, sales office and sales group. Press enter. Sold to party means you enter the customer number. So the system defined default customer 1400. You can give any PO number, PO date, enter the material, let's say quantity 400. Observe carefully. The available stock is 200. If you observe here, the available stock is 200, wherein creating a sales order for 400. Now you press enter. Now see what happens. Now observe carefully guys here. The system has taken to a screen availability control. So here, after checking the availability of the stock of the material, the system will display this screen. Now here see open quantity. So open quantity means for how much quantity you are creating a sales order. Confirm quantity 200. Why 200? Because the available stock is only 200. So it will confirm only 200. Okay, and here you can see confirm date. So as of now, today it will confirm 200. For the remaining, it will next gives the next delivery date. See here. Press enter. Let's see. Now let's say I'm creating an order for 400 only. Okay, we'll see what happens. Double click on the material, shipping tab. So maintain plan, store location, shipping. Again press enter. Maintain plant, store location, shipping. Maintain plant, store location, shipping point. Conditions. Enter the condition type PR00 and enter number. Enter the condition type PR00 and enter the amount. Go back. Note on the delivery date. Save the sales order. So sales order is created for 400. Okay. So available stock is 200. Even at the time of sales orders, the system has displayed you can confirm only 200. But even then, I created a sales offer for 400. Now we'll see system will deliver the stock of the material either 400 or 200. We'll see now. So create delivery VL01N. Enter the shipping point, delivery date, and order number. Enter the shipping point, delivery date, and order number. The moment when you press enter, see guys what happens. Click on picking tab. How much is it displaying guys? Delivery quantity 200. So it means even if the sales order is created for 400, at the time of delivery, how much stock is available? 200 is available. Therefore, system confirms delivery for 200 but not 400. Okay. If you click on goods movement data, so total goods movement data not yet started, and the moment I will get is 601. Save. So delivery is created. So with reference to delivery, create a issue VL02N. Create post goods issue. VL02N. Enter the delivery number. Press enter. Click on picking tab. Enter the pick quantity, how much it is. And click on post goods issue. So even though sales order is created for 400, but it has confirmed only. So delivery has been issued. So if you go to stock overview, if refresh, this 200 stock will become 0. So that like this, the functional availability check. So after maintain the stocks, so you create a sales order, do the delivery, goods issue, and finally go and see the stocks. So the next topic is master production scheduling. We call it as a MPS. So this is also one type of MRP. Okay. So very rarely it will be used by the industries or by the companies. So MPS, that is master production schedule, is similar to material requirement planning, where it will ensure the right availability of the right material at right time. So once the production plan or requirements are maintained in SAP, MRP run takes place. So normally master production schedule will be done for specific high validated materials whose planning results are to be confirmed manually. So this master production scheduling is adopted for the products that have greatly influence on the company's profits, on which dominate the entire production process by taking critical resources. So these items are marked as A parts, that is standard parts. Okay. So this master production scheduling planning will be done only for the particular products that greatly influence the company's profits. So at that time we'll go for this planning. So very rarely the company uses. And there are some differences between MRP and MPS. So what are those? MRP run is different for both MRP and MPS because in MRP we use the transaction codes MD02 or MD03, while in MPS we'll use MD41 and MD42. Another difference is MPS is used for specific high validated materials, while MRP is not used for high validated materials. In material requirement planning, that is MRP, we can plan all the materials with final assembly. Also, while MRP, we can get the procurement proposals for all the materials, including final assembly. So it means in MRP, the planning will take place for both sub-components as well as finished components. While in MPS, planning will take place only for the MPS materials only. Next, so MPS operates only with one level of the bomb, while MRP can be utilized through all the levels of the bombs. Coming to MRP types also, the MRP types used for MRP run and MRP types also different. So coming to MRP, so we have seen these are different types of MRP types we have used. Okay, while in MPS, the MRP types we are going to use, these are the MRP types. So these are some differences they will ask you in the interview. So MPS is used for multi-level planning, but MPS is used for critical level planning. So these are some of the transaction codes we are going to use. So MD01, these are related to our normal planning. MD01 is to run MRP for all the materials. Normally just before the go live we'll do it during the implementation of the project. MD02 is used to run MRP for a material which have a bomb that is multi-level. MD03 is used to run MRP for the materials which do not have the bomb. In the similar manner in MPS, in the place of MD01 you have MD40. Is generally to run MPS for all the materials in a plant normally before the implementation go live takes place. And MD41 is similar to MD02. to run MPS which have BOM information. MD42 is to run MPS for the materials which do not have the BOM information. So for high validated or for critical products or critical materials, we'll use this planning called master production schedule. The process remains the same, everything, but the settings in the material master will changes and the remaining process will be the same, and transaction codes also will changes for this. So we need to do some configuration settings and we'll execute this one. So that we'll see in the tomorrow. Master production scheduling.